Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and especially Anthony. I enjoyed your speech. I had fun this morning, and it looked like you were having fun as well. You did a number of things really well. I'm going to highlight three that stood out for me. First, you really drew me in with your story. You started with an everyday encounter, but it became a fantasy type of story, and you just drew me in your expressiveness and your joy up here. And I thought that was really helpful to start the morning. You had something that we could connect with. I also thought that you were very memorable. You constructed a story that had many points that you kept coming back to. Players that we knew, features of the area that we knew, the redwoods that are orange, sequoias that are black. You tied the colors of the team in there as well. And then you also tied the features of this area all the way into the history of the gold rush and the balls that became gold nuggets that we found later. And you were very clever. You had this device where you'd slip up and you'd say, oh, no, I mean the World Series. No, I mean the Pangea Series. And that kept me interested, but it's made it more memorable. I keep thinking, well, which was fantasy and which was real? You wove that together really well. And then finally, your delivery, very impressive. You came up here and started gesturing with your hands. I knew where you were. The gentleman behind you, Frank, I saw you batting. It drew me in as part of your storytelling. There are a couple of things that I would suggest that I think might be helpful. And one would be, it seemed that you had so much material, there was so much that was memorable, that you were moving at a pretty, not rapid, but a pretty determined clip. And so you're a great storyteller, and I think a storyteller has the opportunity to pause a little bit, to let us take this in. Oh, those are the players. And to pause a little bit. Oh, those are the features of the area. To pause a little bit. And maybe even use the stage in that manner. You had enthusiasm and were animated. That's a very powerful way to present, and so I like that. But as a storyteller, I just like someone who is moving along and is building the drama and pausing to let me catch up, and then I'm wondering what's going to happen next. I think the other thing that would be fun for me to see is for you to reintroduce Frank at the end. You ended the story, that's how this all works. It would have been great to have you say, and I turned and thanked Frank for this great story. There was a gleam in his eye, and I got distracted for a minute, and by the time I turned around again, Frank was gone. Almost like the ghost of San Francisco, or maybe the fog. And if you introduced him with some distinctive characteristics, you could then leave and say, so someday you may see him in San Francisco. So in summary, I would say a memorable speech, a great storytelling delivery, a couple of tips to help you improve, but I look forward to hearing you speak again. Madam Toastmaster. Thank you.